Hello and welcome back to my vlog and another poem for you. If you are watching this in the summer of 2025, this is part of my Summer of Poetry collection. If you're not, don't worry, Summer of Poetry didn't really mean that much. It was basically me, or is at the time of recording, basically me releasing a poem once every week during the school holidays. Okay, to try and get you a bit more excited about my poetry and maybe give me a little bit of a purpose. So this is my fourth Summer of Poetry poem. If you watched my last one, here she comes. I said that was my second, that was actually my third, because I forgot when I was recording vlogs that I did a YouTube short one to start with. Anyway, enough waffling for now. So this poem is called Strange Road Signs, and this is something that's popped into my head. Well, it's been there for a while. I quite often, when I'm driving along, particularly with my kids, see strange road signs that say something, and I make a joke about them, largely because they don't have any punctuation, so they could be taken in sort of like multiple ways. So Strange Road Signs is basically a poem that takes those road signs that you see around and without punctuation and reads them in a way which they're not supposed to be read, to make it a little bit more humorous, which is, if you see my poetry, my style really. So yeah, this poem is called Strange Road Signs. I was driving in the countryside when I saw a sign that said, "Beware of sheep." I thought, why? What are they going to do? It's not like they've formed gangs and are going to try and rob me. I was driving just outside the city when I saw a sign that said, "Slow horses crossing." I can understand that the horses might get excited and try to cross the road too fast, but I'm not sure I'm the right person to slow them down. I was driving past a school when I saw a sign that said, "Slow children." Now come on, that is a little harsh. They might not be the cleverest, but it is offensive to say they are slow. Isn't that why they're at school anyway? To learn? I was driving near a stately home when I saw a sign that said, "Dear, please drive slowly." I didn't think deer could drive. Then again, if they have just started, maybe it's a good idea to get them to drive at slower speeds. I was driving near a farm when I saw a sign that said, "Caution cows." I'm not sure what the danger to cows is, as they are all fenced in, so I doubt any traffic could get in. I suppose for too long cows have been carefree and not shown any caution. I was walking down a country lane when I saw a sign that said, "Cows with calves in field." What a silly sign. If the cows did not have calves, they would not be able to stand up and walk around. I was driving down the motorway when I saw a sign that said, "No hard shoulder for 2 miles." Well, I felt around my neck and it appeared both of my shoulders are hard, so I guessed I wasn't allowed, so I turned off at the next junction. And there we go, that is Strange Road Signs. And hopefully you can find the humour in it, that the fact that road signs don't have punctuation and therefore you can interpret them in different ways. As per usual, as I will say, you can read the poem or a lot of my other poems in my collection on Wattpad called Bad Poetry You Probably Never Want to Read. There's a link down there. There's also a link to Twitter. There's also a link to, it's X now, sorry, not Twitter, X. And a link to my blog with other stuff on there as well. And if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to look around my YouTube. There's more poems. There is more videos of me reading parts of my novels and short stories and things like that. And yeah, if you are watching this in the summer, have a great summer. If not, just have a great time generally. Bye.